Yo, what's good, people? So today's gonna be episode 7 of Raven 101, and there have been quite a few crouch dash videos I've seen on YouTube, but no one really, when I've seen crouch dash videos, they're always and they have hand cam, they always plays with stick. So as you know, I'm a pad player, so I want to give some tips and like input tips for players on pad specifically. So I mean, this video is still relevant to stick players, but I think pad players are gonna get more out of this video than stick players. But you can still stick around if you're a stick player, that's fine. But yeah, it's just gonna go over like some options from crouch dash, movement options from crouch dash, just some general tips and tricks around crouch dash, and my general take on the movement option that Raven has. So yeah, guys, let's get into it. I'm also wearing something different in this intro. I actually filmed this before, but the lights in the back, they were on like a fade, so it made like the color correction in the camera was a bit weird, so it kept trying to adjust the white balance, which is just weird. So I decided to film this again. That's why. If you're thinking, why is he wearing two different outfits, that's why. Let me just adjust my headset so I can actually hear how loud I'm talking. So yeah, we're gonna get into it. So first of all, let me put side roll on for this. Okay, so this video is going to be about crouch dash, right? So different applications, how you can use it, how you can use it for offense, how you can use it for movement as well. So I'm gonna try my best to teach you and give tips. So the first thing is obviously you've got the crouch dash, right? QCF, and she has moves that she can access out of QCF. So she's got QCF 1. As you see, is a counter hit launcher. It's safe. Let me actually put it on block so you can see. So -9 on block. You can extend the range with using crouch dash. So you can kind of drag out the crouch dash. You can do it straight away, or you can drag out the crouch dash and do it. So you can kind of vary the range. You've also got QCF 1, 2, which is also hit confirmable. So I'm gonna press stand and then guard all. So she blocks basically not natural combo. So if I do this, she blocks it because it's not natural. So as you can see, yeah, you have time to hit confirm this. You can visually see it. It's still hit confirmable. So it's really good, even for whiff punishment especially, really good. So that's QCF 1. You can do QCF 1 haze. But this video is mainly about crouch dash, so it's like you can do options. You can do options like this. Stuff like that. From QCF 1 haze, you can also cancel out of it using sidestep. So you can cancel crouch dash with sidestep, with basically any movement other than down, I suppose. Diagonals cancel it as well, so you can cancel it with up. You can cancel it with like up back, up forward jumps, but you get the point. You can do it with so you can cancel crouch dash, and canceling crouch dash can be used in like quick succession with another crouch dash. So you can do this, and another way to do this is just you can kind of like move forward. You can advance with the crouch dash, so you can do crouch dash, and she actually has a dash in crouch, if that makes sense. You can crouch dash and then dash in crouch. So the input is actually crouch step, so it's down, forward, down, hold, down, forward. It's kind of like a slide input. So it's, did you see how she like kind of goes a bit deeper, and that's when she's crouch stepping. So you do an initial crouch dash, which is this, and then you kind of do a slide input after you've done it. So you press down, down, forward, and then back to down, and then down, forward again. So you do down. So you can do it. You can do crouch dash by doing down, down, forward. No forward has to be pressed in order to do a crouch dash. So you don't have to press down QCF fully. You can press down, down, forward. So this is how you can do the crouch step as well. So down, down, forward, down, down, forward. As you can see, look at the inputs, and this is good because now she's in crouch, so she can access full crouch moves, full crouch down forward 3+4. She has full crouch 3. She's got, you know, full crouch down, forward 4 if you want to poke like that. I sometimes use this as a round ender specifically. So, you know, she does have a few options from this. She can also, obviously, she's in full crouch, so she can do, you know, while standing 2, while standing 1. She also has the homing, while standing 4. And obviously, she can also, she can come out of crouch by pressing forward. So when you press forward, it registers as another crouch dash. So you can do crouch dash moves. So obviously she's got QCF2, QCF1, QCF3, QCF4, etc. So she can do it from crouch step, and then she can do another crouch dash by pressing forward. It kind of registers as a crouch dash input. So if I show you, I'm gonna do this, but I'm gonna do QCF moves out of this by pressing forward as well. So she can kind of, you can see she crouch dashes, crouch step, and then she does QCF. So she can, but notice how there's always a forward at the end of the input. So if I do it by pressing down, down, forward, down, down, forward, no crouch dash QCF move is going to come out. It's always going to be a while standing move because she's still in crouch. She didn't make her stand. So note how as soon as I press forward, her status changes to standing. So you can see as I'm still holding down forward, she's still crouching. As soon as I press forward, she's standing. So that's why you can do QCF moves out of this. So you know you can chain these. So you can chain her crouch dash by pressing kind of slide input. So for players on pad, this is what I'm talking about. So you can press down, down, forward, and remember how I told you that you can do crouch step. So she's got crouch dash, and this is crouch step in crouch. So that's what I mean by crouch step. Know the difference. But you can do repeated crouch steps while in crouch. So you can actually cancel the crouch step using movement. It's kind of like a slide input, but in between each slide input, you kind of return to neutral and then do a slide. So it's weird to explain, but this is how you can chain movement. And obviously you're still in crouch, so you can gain access to all these, you know, moves in full crouch. So of course, you know, spinneroonie. And remember how I said that you can change your status to standing and it registers as a crouch dash? Well, you can do the same thing. You know, you can do a lot of stuff. So there's a lot of application. It just depends on how creative you are with the character. Another really important thing I'd say out of crouch dash is she got a new transition in season 3, so you can actually cancel while standing 3+4 with back. And a trick to do this is you can press. So okay, if I do it normally, sometimes the window for pressing back is quite strict to cancel it. You kind of have to be really quick. So another trick I do is I press while standing 3+4 plus back, rather than pressing while standing 3+4 and then back. So I press while standing 3+4 plus back. So I press it at the same time, and I never get this by accident because this is -14. So if your opponent knows how to punish it, it's, you know, it can be quite punishable. So always press as if you were doing labyrinth, but from while standing. So this is kind of the same comparison I can give you. So if you imagine if you were cancelling into back turn manually, but from in while standing, so you can do this, and you get the cancel. And why this is effective is because you can pressure, and you can instantly access back turn. So, you know, I'm cancelling crouch step, and I'm instantly in back turn. And this is why it's so scary, because obviously if a Raven knows what they're doing, you know, it can be really effective. And another reason why this is really effective is because, let me show you why. I could show you with Raven, but specifically Mishimas. So I'll record an electric. Yeah, I'll record an electric. You know, let's see if my execution's up to scratch these days. So yeah, I'm just gonna record a. So look at this. So I'm always high crushing here because he's always considered crouching. So it's really effective because you can kind of access moves while she's high crushing, because she's always in high crush state at this point when she's crouch dashing. So as you can see, it high crushes, you know, pretty much while she's in this position. So she's always high crushing. And another reason why this is good is because I'm going to actually, I'll pick Leroy. So his orbital, actually no, the nerf is orbital. Let's pick Dragunov up forward 4. So you can actually, depending on how good your reactions are, you can instantly block out of this way of crouch dashing. So obviously you've got this way of cancelling her crouch step, and you have the actual crouch dash cancel, which is done by pressing QCF then pressing up, and you can chain these. But to be honest, I don't really see a use for this. I'd rather do this, you know, because you can get hit. That's the difference. You can get hit by doing this, and it's quite inconsistent for me. Obviously, I'm a pad player, so it's kind of hard to do this very quickly, you know, and consistently. I mean, I can do it, but you know, it's just, I just prefer this method of doing it, and you can block instantly. So I'm going to show you. So the reason why this is good is because, okay, wait. You can block instantly. Do you see what I mean? So she's still in crouch, but you can block as soon as you see something. Boom, block. So and the difference between this method and this method, doing this, is so you can get hit if you don't cancel fast enough. Do you see what I mean? The difference now. So this is generally a more safe way, and if your crouch dash is not crispy, you can get hit with highs as well. This isn't really a high crushing way to get in. This is a high crush. Obviously, you can still get hit by mids, right? But you can block instantly, so it's a more effective way, I think. So I think out of crouch dash, the best way is just to do this. And I think another reason as to why her crouch dash is good is because you can, as stated before, you can kind of cancel her crouch dash with moves that have a direction, so other than forward. So you can do any move which has a direction other than forward. So I can't do crouch dash and then forward 4 because look, QCF 4 comes out. But if I do down 4, for example, out of crouch dash, she can do it. She can extend the range of moves. And I've covered this in my guide of Raven, but I might do an updated guide. I'm not sure yet. But she can cancel crouch dash with basically any move that has a direction other than forward. So down forward 1, down back 2, down forward 2, basically any move, down back 3. She can do her jumping moves. She can do, yeah, she can do anything that has a direction other than forward. So she can't do crouch dash forward 2 because this is not going to work. You're going to get QCF 2. So any move that has a direction other than forward, so down, back, down forward, up, back, she can cancel crouch dash with instantly. And this is good because, as stated before, you can confuse the opponent with movement. So you can chain crouch steps and still do like normal moves from neutral that you would normally. And to be honest, a lot of good players, they will react to QCF2. So what you can do to throw people off, and this goes for a lot of moves. This goes for like down back 4, for example, that is seeable. Good players with good sharp reactions are going to low parry this, or they're going to know, okay, my character can launch this, and they're gonna launch you for it. But what is good is you can kind of mask your moves with movement. So it's harder to react to this than running up and doing this, because she could do anything from this. She could do this, she could do this, she could do stepping. Like, she has a lot of things, you know. And obviously with crouch dash, she can do the I'm pretty sure most Raven players know this, but you can do crouch dash and throw as well. You can kind of do the 1+2, but it's not, you can't do it in crouch. You can't do the 1+2 in crouch. You kind of have to wait until she you know, gets out of crouch dash. So it's kind of more obvious that she's going to go for the 1+2. You can kind of see it. But in terms of this, you can do it instantly from crouch dash, and you can kind of do it straight away. You can wait it out. You can do it straight away. Did you see how quick that was? So yeah, those are just a few things on crouch dash. And of course, you can do movement. You can cancel it, as I said, with up back. So, you know, that it's just up to the player to be as creative as they want with this sort of movement. As I said, it's high crushing. She gets access to full crouch moves. She gets access to while standing moves. She gets access to standing moves if you cancel the crouch step into a crouch dash. And yeah, it's pretty much probably, if a Raven player knows how to use it, it's probably better than Mishima Wave Dash. It's probably better than Bob Wave Dash. It's better than Huarang Wave Dash. You know, it's pretty much one of the best movement tools in the game. This is why she's so good at space control as well, because she doesn't have to commit to the crouch dash. She doesn't have to commit to, you know, she can cancel it with a lot of stuff. She can cancel it with up. You can cancel it with this method in particular, canceling crouch steps. And please know the difference between a crouch step, which is this, and a crouch dash, because you can't cancel crouch dash with just repeated crouch dash. You can't. You have to wait for the animation to finish and then do it. But with crouch step, you can cancel it with movement. So you don't have to wait for the crouch step to finish. As you can see, I'm varying my crouch step timing, as you can see. And she gets access to everything from crouch. So this is why it's really important for you guys to understand how to use this and how to, you know, use it effectively. It can be really scary if used properly. And I think for pad players, what I'd say is look at my inputs. It's down, down, forward, down, neutral, down, down, forward, down, neutral. So it's kind of slide inputs, but with neutral in between. And that's the best way I can describe it without having a hand cam, because it's not really possible for me right now to do a hand cam with this sort of video. I mean, maybe in the future when I get my new desk, I'll be able to, you know, mount a second camera, because I have my mirrorless camera with that I'm recording with now, and I have a webcam, but it's not really, I mean, it's not really that great quality. So probably in the future I'll be able to do hand cam as well. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any questions, just, you know, leave it in the comments and I'll try to answer it as quickly as possible. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and oh, don't forget to follow my Twitch. Link will be in the description. Please follow my Twitch. You'll be able to catch me on live streams. But yeah, guys, that was the Crouch Dash Raven 101, episode 7, I believe. Yes, episode 7. So yeah, I think my next episode will be probably sometime next week. Yeah, probably sometime next week, maybe, if you're lucky. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and peace.